Hello, welcome to Technically Analytics. Last season, my New York Mets acquired DH Daniel Vogelbach from the Pittsburgh Pirates. I had heard of Vogelbach before, but I didn't know him that well. Come to find out, Vogelbach, or Vogie as he's known, is a big guy with a big personality. Vogie is known for his funky outfits at different events, including a July 4th outfit. His only All-Star game in 2019 is the only one to this point in his career. It was well deserved because he went off for 30 home runs that season. I'm not making this video on Vogelbach because he hits the long ball. He's known to have power, but that 30 home run season stands alone, with the next highest total being 18 in 2022. Vogelbach is actually an on-base and walk machine. I would say he's a little bit like Max Muncy without the power. When you look at his career stats, you'll see that he averages 86 walks per 162 games. He has 259 career walks. His career walk percentage is 15.9%, which is nearly 7% higher than the league average of 8.5%. The other Vogelbach specialty is on-base percentage. Early on in his career, he didn't get enough at-bats or playing time to have that consistency. However, in 2018, he put up a .324 on-base percentage in only 37 games, the most he played in his entire 3-year career. In his breakout 2019 season, he put up a .341 on-base percentage. In 2020, he took a step back to .331, but then skyrocketed to .349 in 2021. .360 in 2022. The 2022 season saw a 60-point bump where he came over from the Pirates to the Mets. He slashed .255 batting average, .393 on-base percentage, .436 slugging, and .830 OPS. All of these are at least 30 points higher, with the exception of his slugging. You may ask me, but Garrett, so what? I can name 20 other guys who do this. Look, I'm not saying he's breaking any records, but it's pretty unique in his role as a designated hitter. The prototype designated hitter is a home run or strikeout guy typically. Someone like Nelson Cruz or JD Martinez comes to mind. When you look at Vogie's run value by pitch type on Baseball Savant, it becomes clear that he's not your average DH. A lot of home run guys and other great hitters are fastball hitters. That's not Vogelbach's game. The past few years, Vogie has done his damage against off-speed stuff. When you look at 2022, you can see four-seamers, sliders, curveballs are lower than sinkers, changeups, and cutters. If you look closer, you'll see that fastballs like the four-seamer are just average with a 411 slugging and a .335 WOBA. On the other hand, against sinkers, Vogie just rips the ball, slugging .617 with a .487 WOBA. The same can be said about changeups, slugging .714 with a .488 WOBA. To sum it up, if you break it down by category of fastballs, breaking, and off-speed pitches, the rankings would be as follows. In 2022, against fastballs, Vogie slugged .470 with a .377 weighted on base. Against breaking balls, he slugged .212 with a .215 weighted on base. And against off-speed, he did .660 slugging with a .464 weighted on base. This breakdown sums it up pretty nicely. It is as simple as don't throw Vogie any changeup or sinkers because he will hit it. In 2023, some of Vogelbach's best hits were off sinkers. He can credit his only home run thus far to this sinker thrown by Dustin May. He also has a double off a Logan Webb sinker. Hits it deep into that San Francisco triples alley. He had a bit of a fluky double that wasn't fielded cleanly by Jazz Chisholm, but once again, a sinker by Dylan Florio of the Marlins was the next victim. As expected, Vogelbach only has a few singles and one double on fastballs. His double came off Charlie Morton of the Braves. It was a well-hit ball too. I just want to reiterate what I said before, that Daniel Vogelbach is a unique DH in the major leagues. For such a big guy at 6 foot, 270 pounds, you would think he comes with more power. That being said, when Vogie does hit the ball, Baseball Savant ranks him in the 79th percentile in max exit velocity, but only 44th percentile in average exit velocity. His hard hit percent ranks around the 70th percentile. The most telling slider on his rankings is the chase rate. At the 92nd percentile, Vogie ranks above guys like Mike Trout and Matt Chapman, two very good hitters, Vogie legitimately has a skill, and for my Mets' sake, I hope he can continue to play his game. Thank you for listening.